Hi everybody, welcome to the call. My name is Tina Hendrickson. I'm Senior Team Leader. And, sorry, let's start this again. Hi everybody, welcome to the call. My name is Tina Hendrickson. I'm a Senior Team Leader. And I have my daughter Megan Hendrickson here.
Hi guys, I'm Megan Hendrickson. I'm a team leader and also an owlette.
And just a little FYI, Megan was Most Inspiring Owlette this year, named at National Convention. So sort of a big deal that we get to have her on this call to be able to share with you the top 10 questions on becoming an origami owl designer or an owlette. So let's get started. So the first thing, of course, everybody wants to know is how much is it to get started? Well, this is the beauty of this business, is there are 3 different levels of our starter kits. So you really get to choose. First of all, the basic starter kit, the starter kit starts at $159. So for $159, you have $550 worth of retail value product. Plus you pay the shipping and handling and sales tax. But the beauty of this is these 3 kits all have the same business supplies. It's just as you get a different kit, the medium or the larger kit, then you end up having a little more jewelry. A lot more jewelry to share, either to give as gifts, to sell, or to go ahead and hold events and sell off your table. So just so you know, with any of these kits, you can definitely self-host your launch party, and you can do jewelry bars right off the beginning and events. Because I started with the basic kit, and we did an event 3 weeks after I started with just the basic kit, and we did $800 in sales. So you can definitely start off with the basic kit. It's really your choice. Now, to be honest with you, as long as you start to advertise and tell some people about your event or your jewelry bar, or where you're going to be for events, your kit will be paid off in the first month. Right, Megan?
Yep.
Absolutely. So we share this with a lot of people that join the team, so they know right away that you can have that investment paid off. So one of the things that they did was they welcomed Canada to the North American group. And so we opened that up, and we've had a lot of designers join. I think it was March is what the date was. And so we've had
a year.
It's been a long time. So it's been exciting to be able to share and train with some of our Canadians. And the word is hopefully eventually we'll have Mexico. So that's coming soon. So we're excited about that.
So number 2, how many hours do you work your Origami Owl business? So basically, you get to decide, again, how much you want to work your business, how much free time you want to have. Maybe you want to do it part-time or full-time. Maybe you have a job already. And so you just get to decide. So part-time would be something around like 10 to 15 hours a month, which is very doable. And then you have full-time, which, it's your business, so you get to decide how much you put into it and, just how many times that you work your business, or, weekly, monthly, daily, things like that. So even working 20 hours a month and being profitable is better than working a 40-hour week, and that's for sure. So we're going to give you a little example of, we're going to give you a little example of how working your jewelry bars, how many hours you would put into that, and then how much overall that would be in a month's time. So let's just say that one jewelry bar is typically 2 to 3 hours, and that's including setting up, breaking down, and also doing the actual jewelry bar part with your customers.
So number 3, is there a minimum that I have to order to be active? You decide on the commission and how active you want to be. That's what we tell people, because there are 3 levels now that you can earn commission. So you can start off with ordering every, seasonally, and having a 15% discount, which you still would be able to buy at like a wholesale rate and then sell it at a retail amount. You can choose the 20 to 40%, or you can earn 30 to 50% commission based. And I don't know if you've looked at other direct sales, but this is amazing for the commission. This is a really high commission. Now, again, that commission is based on your monthly PV. Plus, if you're into the leadership and you end up telling people about the business, or people see how much fun you're having and the money you're making, then there's a leadership level too. So once you have one person on your team, you're considered already to be a leader. And then minimums are a little bit different for that, but we'll get into that later when you grow your team. Again, very doable.
So number 4, are we saturated? And that is a very good question because, sometimes you can feel like if you're in a small town, there's probably not a lot of people that you feel like you could get in contact with and be able to do business with. But here's a little breakdown to kind of put it in perspective for you. So we currently, as a company, have 45,000 plus designers. So let's just take that number and break it up into the 50 states in the United States alone. Now, like I said, we have Canada too, so this is just with America. So let's divide 45,000 into 50 states. That would leave approximately 900 designers per state. Now, I know in Florida alone, there's like
we have a lot.
8 million people, so
we have a lot of designers also in Florida and right here in our area, and we train and work together, and we really don't run into our other customers, the customers of other designers. So talking about small town, that's what made me think of
So
Megan.
something that you can think of, especially to get into perspective even more, is looking at your phone book. Or, some of us don't have phone books anymore, but if you go to certain businesses, I'm sure you could just take one page and literally have hundreds of people on one. And so there's plenty of necks to go around. That's what we like to say here at Origami Owl. And you are saturated if you don't get past family and friends. So that is definitely true. So your business, you're not going to be successful if you just stay with your immediate family and friends. So you want to make sure that you branch out from that and step out of your comfort zone and just keep contacting people and making relationships and other realms of your life. So just another little perspective is to be ground floor in any company is the first 150,000 people. So already right there.
What? We have lots of growth then, don't we, Megan?
I mean, our company's only 5 years old and we're still at ground floor level. So if you join this company, you're in a perfect spot right there.
Yes, absolutely. So number 5, how will I learn everything I need to know? Well, here's the beauty. You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So the person that introduced you to this call, if you join the Origami Owl company, that would be your mentor. So basically an upline, your mentor. We would also train, like this kind of webinar. The company, Origami Owl, offers designer webinars to all designers, as well as we have team webinars to train more personally on a local level like this, as well as helping build Facebook pages, maybe how to set up for events, where to find fundraising ideas, some inexpensive ways to set up and to put your display up. Pretty awesome stuff. Another thing is the designer care calls and emails from the company directly to the designers that have joined. So you get a direct connection right to the nest. Oh, did you tell me the nest was?
Oh, the nest is what we call our home office in Arizona. So that's where our...
Because we're owls, right?
Yeah, because we're owls and we need a nest. So
so when you join Origami Owl, the back office is where our designers all train, place orders, wholesale, and our jewelry bar orders. So that is where a lot of the training is in, the back office. We also have local and area meetings. I know that a lot of the designers and the leaders will have little local meetings for their team, as small as like in a little house. Some of us meet at restaurants, and then some of us rent rooms. So the training is put in there, and I highly recommend for you to go to the local and the area meetings. Okay, we just came back from convention, national convention. It was in Orlando. It was amazing.
Yeah. And the best way to go to convention, I mean, being a guest there is awesome, but really to get the full experience, you need to be a designer. And I mean, like, it's just amazing. You can't describe it.
Stuff, right?
You can't describe it fully to someone. You have to be there.
They give away retail value more than what the convention costs us. It is amazing. So we want to make sure that if you do join that you hit convention. Now convention's already been announced for next year in July, mid-July, and we can give you more information about that. It will be amazing. You need to make it out there. The other way that you can learn is our Facebook sites. We have team Facebook groups. We also have designer title pages, which means if you're a designer and don't have anybody under you, that's the designer. And then as you grow in the company, there's different levels. So all those different levels then have specific pages for them. It is brand new. It is awesome. Wow, you will love it. A lot of training. And then the next part is, of course, we have tons of Facebook and tons of training. So part of it I was talking to you about was the O2 back office. And this basically, once you sign on and once you join, you have access to all of this. Designer resources, they do all of our branding colors, all of our flyers. You don't have to do any of the work. It is amazing. I love it. So you can also order business cards here, and you can check out your reward program for different contests and incentives they have. Like we were talking about the events, whenever they host an event, it's there. Any kind of marketing assets that you would need for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What else, Meg? Periscope, you name it. They got it. They got all the different sizes you need for photos and all of that. So they do all the work for us. It is pretty awesome.
So, number 6, what if I become a designer and I decide I like being a customer better? Great question. So, honestly, it's a win-win because you have product at designer cost for yourself or for gift giving.
Oh, I love the gift giving.
Which, I mean, a lot of our potential designers that have then signed up fell in love with the product alone, and that's why they signed, because they wanted to get the discount, and then they ended up making a business out of it. Mm-hmm. So really it's a win-win, and you can still be a great hostess and receive free jewelry. So just because you're a designer doesn't mean that you have to not be able to host your own parties or, receive credits in that sense. You still can. You can put jewelry bars under yourself. You can have open houses. You can do online parties and invite your friends and be your own hostess and then get all that free jewelry for yourself.
Now, something else that they've just done, they've just changed for us since convention, just before convention, is that people can do, they can hold a jewelry bar, right, Meg? And they can decide after their jewelry bar is over if they want to become a designer. So this is our hostess exclusive for the month of August and September. So if you host a jewelry bar or in the middle of hosting one and you're on this call or you're thinking about it, this is the product that you will get discounted or for free based on your hostess rewards, based on sales and people booking, scheduling a jewelry bar. The beauty of this is you can wait till the end of your jewelry bar and see, oh my gosh, is this business for me or what? And then you can use a starter rewards to then apply it towards one of the kits. It is amazing, right, Megan?
Yeah.
So either way, whether you become, you hold a jewelry bar and you're a hostess or you become a designer, don't worry. It is perfect. You absolutely, oh, so sorry, Megan.
Don't lose in this.
Oh, we're so silly. Okay. Sorry, Megan. So number 7, who will I invite? So the question is, who do you know? No.
Who?
Oh, yeah. Who do you know? Okay, so because we might have some people on here that are owlettes, which is the age of 12 to 17, or you may know somebody in that age group, as well as adults, I'm gonna gear it towards both groups. So, for example, it may be people that you work with, like directly in an office, or someone that, like us, we have a lawn business, so maybe it's your clients that you work with, around your community. What's beautiful about this is that you can also look at it as who do you play with, either as an adult, like do you do adult sports, or do you go to the gym, or, like, okay, I don't know if that's really playing, but you know what I mean, it's sort of fun, right? So then you can think of it as a child too, and what are you involved in? Who do you go to school with, and then what sports and what activities are you in? Maybe you're the parent, so what daycare do you use? You can ask those people. Maybe you you know, your little younger brother or sister in daycare? What group do they use, you know? So this is something to think of. This is just some ways to brainstorm with you to let you know who to invite. You can also talk to Mom's Day Out programs, APT or PTA at your school. Okay, wait. I know for sure there's a few of us on here that homeschool. Anya homeschools, we homeschool. So a lot of people do homeschool. So you can either reach out to people that are in these groups, or you can then focus on your homeschool groups. And who do you know through the homeschool groups? That's what I would focus on. Oh, fundraising events, one of my favorite. We love to raise money for causes that we deeply care about. Every year we do Relay for Life, and we've done some dog events, and we've done some for teams, and all sorts of things. So whatever is near and dear to your heart and what you want to raise money for, you choose, and you can help them by donating a part of your commission back to the group. It is pretty amazing. There's also clubs, sports, and programs that you can get involved with, either by, you know, whether you are involved in those or that you want to be involved, and to focus on possibly, you know, letting them see the different opportunities with Origami Owl. Now, one thing that we use is called the Alice list. So it could be your A for acquaintances, livelihoods, again, places that you go and visit, right? Inner circle, which would be your friends and family immediately close to you. And then your children's contacts. Or if you are the child or you are a teenager, think of those contacts that you have. And then one of our favorites is e-connections. We connect a lot with people about you know, about Origami Owl, the business, as well as hosting and purchasing through social media. Definitely. Ooh, so sorry. Owlette, my goodness, I went too fast. Okay, so those that are 12 to 17-year-olds is, that is a great group to be involved with. Obviously, my oldest daughter is going to be 18 in November. That's Megan, who's on the call. And the other is Elizabeth, and she's 11, but she's been working the business since she was 8 with me. So you definitely want to focus on people that are Owlette age or going into that age group, because they could really benefit from Origami Owl, because kids can't work till they're 16. Well, they can't work till they're 16, can't drive till they're 16, can't have a job, can't. It's just a mess, right? It doesn't make any sense. So this way they can save up money for a car or save up for something they want to do. Like Megan, she pays for Disney annual passes each year for her and her sister. So it's something fun to do.
So number 8, what is our story? So it all started with Bella Weems, who was 14. She started Origami Owl when she was 14, and her goal was to be able to, you know, it all started with a dream. So when she started, she just wanted to find something to get a used vehicle. And then, you know, she came up with the locket idea to hold the charms to tell someone's story, and that's where it just blew out of proportions and snowballed. So that was back in 2010, so we're a little about 5 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
And
but wait, Megan, aren't people going to ask, well, did she get her car?
Yep. So basically, so she started when she was 14, and then by the time they developed Origami Owl into a direct selling company is when she earned a brand new Jeep, which is that picture right there, and she named it Alice. And so it was like her whole dream changed into something of a reality that she worked very hard for and she accomplished. And then now she's paid it forward to where there's, you know, 45,000 designers that, you know, 2,500 of them are Owlette's 12 to 17-year-olds. So she's impacted many people by just, you know, paying it forward and making a direct selling company, whereas she, you know, she could have easily just sold it out to a large company.
Yeah, 2 companies wanted her, and she chose not to do that.
So we were named the fastest growing direct sales company one year, and also in our first year we did 215 million, that's with an M, in our first year, which is pretty incredible. So mom and daughter teams start at just 12 years old, but we also have kids younger than that, the mom or the dad have just signed on and the kids are still able to work with them until they become 12, and then they'll be official. But,
they're owlets in training, right?
Yep, owlets in training, or if they know everything, they're an owlet in waiting, like my sister. So mother-daughter teams are pretty special, and my mom will talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So we told you they are 12 to 17, and I want to just say that it's not just mother-daughter. There's quite a few of sons and moms or sons and the dads at work. So really they're called what, Meg? Grandparents, aunts and uncles, doesn't matter, whoever it is that wants to join these teams, they can work together. The only thing is the person that signs them up, and they're then responsible for their tax purposes. So it can be an aunt and the niece that work together. Doesn't matter. But they are 12 to 17 officially. And what's cool is you just have to fill out the Owlette enrollment form online. And it doesn't need to be notarized anymore. Sorry, they just changed that. But you have Owlette support. And then, of course, Bella's story, which we love.
And monthly recognition.
Oh, my gosh. Yes. Who doesn't love recognition? Now, there are a couple things that happen when they turn 18. The daughter can run with the team, run with the business, or the mother can, or they can turn it into an LLC and work together. So there's a couple little things there, but we'll wait until they're 18 to tell you all that. But basically, I love this little sign, help wanted, need a part-time job, set your own schedule, and work around school, sports, homework, and family activities. Megan, that sounds like you.
Yeah.
Megan's in archery, karate, 4-H, dance group at the church. She's in the youth group. She works a full-time business with myself. Did I already say karate? Oh, karate. And she works this business. So I just want to let you know that busy people get things done. So don't think, oh, what?
And busy people know people.
There you go. Busy people know people. And you know what? The kids have different goals and visions. So don't worry about it. Just let us, lead them to this, and we can help train them and help train you and grow together. It's pretty awesome.
So number 9, how do I make money? Just get to it. Tell me, how much do I make? How do I make it? So basically, your ways of making money are through our jewelry bars, which is what we call our parties, and catalog parties, which is where you would hand out catalogs to a group or a business, and that they would kind of go through the catalog and shop and then make their selections. Or we also have Facebook parties, which are really fun, and especially with Facebook Live now, you are able to show people your face, show people different things with the jewelry.
Live feeds, really, right, Meg? We love the live feeds. They're fun.
They're really fun. And so there's different ways to do it. So say you can't get out as much, or say you're working Origami Owl part-time, you're able to do a lot online, or if you aren't able to go and do parties in person, you can. And then we also do events as well as vendors. So basically, like my mom,
you can mix them up, right?
Yeah,
you can do them.
You can do everything. So there's basically 3 ways, like my mom had said earlier, to earn money. So again, you decide if you will make a 15% discount on our products, or if you'll earn 20 to 40%, or earn 30 to 50% commission based on your monthly PV, which is personal volume, which is wholesale on those retail items. So another way to do this, say, we've been in Origami Owl. Mom just hit her third year anniversary.
Friday.
So I'll be hitting my 3rd in November, right after my birthday. So
did you tell them when you joined?
Oh, I joined 3 months after my mom in 2013. So
for your 15th birthday.
For my 15th birthday. And so basically, we've been in it a while. So one thing that you can do is repeat sales. So say you sold to one person for Valentine's Day. You can then go back to them when we have our summer or fall collections and say, hey, would you like to change out your charms, get our new products? So repeat sales alone is a really large market. We also have team building, which you then get downline commission off of. So, by helping other people on your team reach their goals and make money for what they need, you'll be able to reap benefits from that. So a little breakdown for you in jewelry bar sense. Say you had a jewelry bar and it was $550.
The average is about that.
Yeah, the average is about that. And, it does range, and sometimes you'll have a higher amount than that. But just for now, we're going to do the average amount of $550. So that's approximately $209 in profit, which is really awesome. That's almost half. So $209 divided by 3 hours, remember we said, 2 to 3 hours is the average jewelry bar, is about $70 an hour. So I don't know about you, but I don't think I've ever had a job that you just like show up, do what you need to do, and you earn $70 an hour. I mean, unless I'm like a breakthrough scientist or something. I don't know. But, so that's really awesome. So let's just say you had 4 average jewelry bars at $550 in a month, okay? So again, it can be in-home jewelry bars, catalog parties, Facebook parties, online parties, open houses at your house.
We did that this weekend.
Yep. So let's say you have 4 of any of those a month. Your profit from those, just from the average jewelry bar, remember it can fluctuate, is $836 in profit. Whoop, whoop. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good.
Not too shabby, Meg. Not too shabby. So some of the other benefits of our company is that they do offer health insurance. We do a lot of Force for Good, where we donate and we help with different partnerships. We just did a fundraiser for 72 hours for the fire victims in California and the flood victims in Louisiana.
$30,000.
Are you kidding? In 72 hours. So it's called Force for Good, and that's something that we do to donate and to help people. There's also personal development and training and college credits that can be earned through Grand Canyon University. Of course, there are incentive trips and giveaways. We love them. They offer free jewelry, business supplies, all expense paid vacations. The next one is on a cruise, right, Megan?
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty fun to watch people grow in the company and earn these things as well, just for work in their business, as well as financial freedom. Because again, you can pick and choose what commission you want to make, pay off debt, and have bonuses as well.
So what is a seasonal seller?
Yeah, because we talked about that. Somebody wanted to do the lower 15% discount, right?
So basically what a seasonal seller is we have 4 major big selling seasons in our company. So we have Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and fall season. So those are like our core big selling seasons. So taking advantage of our seasons and earning additional income for your holidays, how many of you would like to have a debt-free Christmas?
I love having debt-free Christmases. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, pay bills.
Okay, but what if you're kid? You don't have to worry about paying bills. What would an Owlette maybe do?
Well, maybe you want an iPhone. Maybe you're like me and I had a flip phone when I first got a phone. And it just doesn't look right, with your friends with their iPhones and stuff. So you want to upgrade. So maybe you can pay for your own phone. Because, I mean, if your parents allow it and you're going to make money for it.
Remember what Hannah did when they went on vacation? What did she pay for?
So there was an outlet that her and her mom would go on a big vacation every year. And they went to Alaska. And she actually paid with her earnings to go see a live whale watching. So like out in nature, not in an enclosure or anything, whale watching. So they got to see humpback whales. It was incredible, she said. So, like my sister and I, we do Disney passes. So you can do something that, maybe you show animals, and that can be pretty expensive. So maybe, you want to pay for that on your own. So basically anything you're in, it could be fun, it could be, a car.
And debt-free.
Mm-hmm. So cash talks, man, I'm just saying. Vacations. So who is a seasonal seller? We know what it is, but what is it? Who is a seasonal seller? So basically a seasonal seller is someone working full-time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a stay-at-home mom.
Or dad.
or dad,
or grandma,
grandpa that wants to contribute money to the family. Maybe teachers or those with summers off.
Maybe the kids with summer off.
Yeah.
All right.
And college students, because hey, they have a busy schedule. And then Owlette. So basically, that's everybody.
Perfect.
So anybody can be a seasonal seller. So that's pretty happy. That's happy.
So why be a seasonal seller? Well, you could get your product at cost. You can shop from your own store. You can earn money on self-hosted jewelry bars. You can have a debt-free holiday for you with additional income. It is a win-win. Win-win. Oh, yeah. So what's nice about that is like doing self-hosted jewelry bars. Again, you would host it. You'd have people there. They would see all the new product. It's at your house. Your setup and cleanup is easy. And then you get all the hostess credits as well as the commission.
And they have an exclusive, hostess exclusive piece set. Most of the time they have earrings with it, like
every quarter.
Yeah, and you can get it.
Awesome. And then during the off season, of course, we have graduations, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, baby showers, gifts, website orders, and Megan already talked about it, repeat sales. So we say life's a dance. Turn on the music and enjoy the journey.
So number 10. Okay. How do I get signed up? I've heard enough.
I know.
You know?
I know how.
All right, tell us how.
www.origamiOwl.com. But wait, they hit, well, now it says become a designer, right?
Yep.
But then you'd have to have your mentor's number. Remember, the mentor is the person that asked you to be on this call. And you start making your list. Remember the Alice list we talked about? And we talked about thinking of brainstorming of who you might know. This is perfect. Okay, spring is already gone. I need to update that. Sorry.
And summer. Summer's gone too. Oh my goodness. You know what? No.
I changed all the other slides.
We'll just go back in the DeLorean and fix it. And everything will be all right.
Okay, but wait. We want to tell you that there's more training. So once you join the Origami Owl family, and we're going to have live question and answer after this call, so stay on the call. But other trainings include watching the video Humble Beginnings. Check that out on YouTube. Write that down. Humble Beginnings. This looks like the image right here to the right, the Origami Owl story. It's 22 minutes. It is amazing. You need to watch that, about Bella and how she started Origami Owl.
And she actually talks about it. It's her, her mom Chrissy, the co-founders,
Shauna Tyson.
Yep, it's not like, you know, you're hearing it from a third party. It's actually from them.
Pretty awesome.
So it's pretty awesome.
Then we have another call after you join. It's called I'm a New Designer, Now What? And we would love for you to be on that. Megan and I do that, and it's very detailed on how to set up a jewelry bar, how to find events, everything you can imagine we share on there. The next one is Spreading the O2 Love, and that's a little more about sharing and giving information about the business. Marketing and Growing we share, and there's so much more. Like I said, the Facebook fan pages and social media. So this is our mission statement, and I'm just going to read it to you. I hope you enjoy this. Our mission is to be a force for good, to love, inspire, and motivate people of all ages to reach their dreams, empower them to make a difference, and empower them to make a difference in the lives of others. I'm sorry. So it's not about making money for us. It's not about selling jewelry. It's about living our mission to empower you both personally and professionally. And as we love to say, 2016 is my year. This has been a fantastic year in the Origami Owl business. Like I said, Megan had earned Most Inspiring Owlette. She was able to walk the stage as team leader, and I walked as STL. It's just been a really good year of growing and helping others.
We were also asked to co-facilitate a workshop on owlettes with our good friends, the Brantleys. So, you know, there was that, and we got to sit on the Owlette panel at convention. So it's really awesome, the opportunities, not only with the business and making money, but also in opportunities and helping other people grow.
Yes, definitely. We love to help others. And so we have some other I know I have some questions on the chat board, so what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, but stay on the call and we're going to answer these calls for you. So just 1 minute.